Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you 3 of my favorite books that I recommend to my clients who are healing from childhood trauma or growing up in a dysfunctional family. Learning about myself radically changed the trajectory of my life and the way that I relate with myself. And it's one thing to acknowledge what your childhood was like, and it's another thing to really see it for what it was. So these 3 books helped me to finally see clearly. They lifted the veil, and I could finally see my trauma for what it was, understand it, and then relate with it better so that I could actually heal. So the first book is Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents, and it's by Lindsay C. Gibson, and this book just does a beautiful job at helping you see clearly the effects that trauma has had on your life and how it shows up in you as an adult. I really loved it because it helps you understand you specifically, like your unique story, how you uniquely internalized or externalized the trauma. And this is important because all of our stories are different. We could have each grown up with the same background, yet had a different experience. You see this in families with different siblings, okay? So it's important to get to know your specific trauma story and your specific way of coping so that you know how to heal and reorient some of your survival skills. So the main point here is that this book is going to help you understand yourself so much better, and it's going to give you a lens to see your childhood clearly. And from there, you'll know the healing path forward. The second book that I love is The Body Keeps the Score. And this book has literally changed the face of mental health and trauma healing. It helps you understand that trauma is not just a cognitive thing. Like, it is living in our bodies, and we have to involve our body in the healing process. So if you grew up with childhood trauma or in a dysfunctional family, understanding trauma is going to change everything for you. Like, you really have to get to know your trauma really well. And this book is going to help you understand the way trauma works and that the body is a massive part of the healing process. Okay, now the third book that I highly recommend, it's called It Didn't Start With You by Mark Wolynn. And gosh, this book, you guys, is like absolutely gold. It's incredible. What it does is it uncovers the way that trauma passes through generations in a family. And it passes through our bodies, through our DNA. It lives in our bodies. And what I love about this is that it helps us understand that you might have inherited trauma. So not only do you receive trauma from your parents having trauma that they didn't work through, but also, like, again, going back to The Body Keeps the Score, it lives in your body too. And we have to work through that. We have to heal it. And this is a very difficult part of the healing process, to understand that now you have to heal what you never caused. Like, you are now the one who's carrying other people's trauma in your body. And if you want to live a better life and you want to heal and have healthy relationships, you have to deal with you have to manage and work through the trauma that was passed down through the generations. So, this was a painful part of my journey. It's a painful part for a lot of my clients' journeys, but this book does an amazing job at helping you really understand what that looks like to finally break the cycle. So again, this book is going to help you see clearly your healing path and really integrate your body as well as this like generational understanding of trauma. So, at the end of the day, knowledge is power. Okay, when you give yourself the chance to see clearly and are finally able to uncover everything that has been hidden and just showing up as symptoms coming out sideways, that's when you're able to uncover your healing path. That's when you're able to see, like, okay, this is actually going to work if I go down this path. Like, this is actually going to heal. So often people go into therapy just trying to fight the wrong battle because they don't yet see what is actually going on. And so by reading these books and doing some of the self-awareness growth, like, you are going to be able to see what's actually at the root, and then you can really heal in an effective way. So go ahead, check out these books. They will add so much clarity, momentum, and direction to your healing path. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I love getting to support you. I'd love to hear from you. So if you like what you saw, please leave a comment. I love responding to you and look forward to hearing from you.